Good morning everyone, welcome to a new Super 69 EV film. As promised, we did a very economical run just last week, and now I'm going to look at how uneconomical I can drive. I'm running AC at the moment. I had 243 kilometers of range this morning when I charged it to 100%. It's 9 degrees out at the moment, and I've dropped the little one off at daycare, and now I'm on my way to work. I'm in a bit of a traffic jam, so I'm stationary at the moment, but my current usage is 217 watt hours per kilometer, or 21.7 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. I've already did 11 kilometers today, and the range I have left is 194 kilometers. It's still the same commute, the same drive. I'm gonna end roughly up with 150 kilometers, and if traffic opens up, I might just be able to drain the battery completely. That's why I charge it up to 100%, because I'm really curious. Just like last time, I will update you after the Autobahn portion of the drive, then in Delden, Goor, Zutphen, Delden, Goor, Lochem, Zutphen. I'll tell you everything about it, and keep you updated on battery usage and the way it's working. But at the moment we're practically stationary, and now we just have to wait till traffic opens. So, small update, we're now in Delden. The highway portion of the drive is done. As you could see, it wasn't that busy on the Autobahn. A lot of left lane huggers, of course, because, hey, it's the Netherlands. We have a strict speed limit of 100 kilometers an hour during the day. A lot of people keep themselves to it. I do, of course. But there are also people who drive a lot slower. And you have to overtake them. Well, consumption, it's still at 19.4, 19.5 now actually. The range has dropped significantly to 161 kilometers, even though that was only the stretch of about 12-13 kilometers of Autobahn. So it's not that much, but as you can see, we have 161 kilometers of range left, and average consumption is now at 19.1 after 31 kilometers of driving. So still pretty efficient for what is basically just a city car. So, small update, we are in Goor. Consumption dropped to 17.9, and as you may have seen in the previous clips, it's slightly raining out, so not the best circumstances to drive, but still it's pretty efficient. I'm full throttle everywhere I can, outside of traffic lights and stuff. So I'm trying to be as inefficient as possible, using all the 82 horsepower. But still, it's pretty efficient. 17.7 even. I have a car in front of me. One is moving out of the way, which is great, but the other one is still there and isn't going quickly. So if I have to take a guess, I think we will be seeing even less consumption instead of more. We'll see what I can do. Let's enjoy some more scenery. So, we're back in Lochem. I've driven 55 kilometers. Average usage went even further down to 16.8. Oh man, this thing is so efficient. I still have 144 kilometers of range left, and I think if I want to drain the battery completely, I have to take another route home to put in some more highway usage, because on these back roads at these temperatures, just not gonna cut it for the very efficient VW e-up. So let's see where this takes us. I'm now in Lochem. I'm going to Zutphen. I still have to drive 25 kilometers, so it might end up with a bit over 100 when I arrive, and then I could deplete it quite a lot, to be honest. But we'll see. Yeah, that's it for now. Let's enjoy some more of this beautiful commute for as long as it lasts. So we are in Zutphen, and I've driven 69 kilometers, which I thought was a nice note to Super 69 EV. Usage went even further down to 16.2, and I'm still hammering it wherever I can. The range is still at 133 kilometers. If you go back a bit, when we were in Delden, I had 154 kilometers of range. So it's starting to give me more and more range, because I'm not driving as quick and it's way more efficient. Way more. But now I'm back on the open road and I can push it a bit more. I'm still not sure if I'm able to drain the battery completely today, but we'll see how far we get. And then we can also, I'm really curious what the price difference is between driving it at a hot day as efficient as you can, and flooring it everywhere and driving as inefficient as you can, and what the price difference will be. So we'll see. Only a small bit to go. I only have 10 kilometers to go, so I'm not gonna end it all. I'll update you this afternoon when I'm going back. We'll see. I'm not going to do the time lapse again for the way home, because it's the same you just saw. It's also the same as in the last movie, but with rain instead of sun. So slight changes. Just lovely. Lovely. Let's see.
A few moments later.
Okay, so you joined me in the afternoon. As you saw, we are taking a slightly different route to this morning, because I have to pick up the kid from daycare, our son, and because of that I'm driving on the autobahn. Well, I will be shortly, and that's why I'm now talking to the camera, because it will be noisy when I drive at all she has. But I have been stuck behind a lorry, and the usage is again very economical. It's now 11.5 degrees. I still have 93 kilometers of range and have around 50 kilometers to go. So I will be flooring it on the Autobahn, allegedly, and we'll see how far we come and if I can drain the battery completely. I will do a small recap when I get home, because there will be logistics involved of getting the kid in the car and getting the kid out of the car again. So it's easier for me to just do a recap when it's all said and done, but I will make sure I'll do a small screenshot of the iPhone with the usage, and we'll see. So, just a small update. I'm now at knooppunt Azelo. That's like 23 more kilometers to my destination to pick up our son. I've done now 56 kilometers and the average consumption is up to 14.7. And I have to say it's only up to 14.7 because I'm hammering it everywhere I can and accelerating quite often to the maximum speed this car does, allegedly. And yeah, it's just so economical. It's insane. We're now in a 90 speed limit, 90 kilometers that is, not unfortunately. And yeah, it's just so economical. As long as it's not freezing, you can get serious kilometers out of this small car, and small battery pack is hyper efficient. You can't fault it. You just can't fault it. So, back in a bit. So I did the calculations, and you join me now later in the evening after I finished work. I did the calculations, and today I drove 160 kilometers. The 160 kilometer journey took 88% out of the battery. I charged it to 100% and I came home with 12, so I used 88%. 88% is of 32 times 0.35, because I pay 35 cents per kilowatt hour, is €9.86. That makes this journey almost double the cost of my last journey. There's 2 or 3 kilometers more in it, so that's not that spectacular, but it's almost double the cost. And today I drove way more easy, and I took it a little bit easier, and the car only used like 60% of the battery. So it does make sense to drive more sensibly. Who would have thought? Well, thank you anyways for watching. I hope you'll like this video. Hope you got some value out of it. And of course, I hope you will subscribe, and hope to see you very soon again at a new Super 69 EV film. Thanks for watching. Bye.